berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Murray now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they'll get it up just short of the 40. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Mother bounce.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, yeah. How was that first game?
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
They're holding it down. Of course.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Switch up, switch up. Check, 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 check. Trey 15, Trey 15.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 30.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he...
Everything. I can dig it, though.
Disciplined to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
nigga did a quarterback sneak, bro.
So first and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was my son.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Murray. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to. The golfer can check one up.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, whoa.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. And this is Ertz with it. Right side. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After 1, 7-0. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On second down now, Blunt. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Y'all will be too.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Look at that.
Hassan Reddick.
Fuck around. Who the Browns play next week?
It's a loss of 5.
Everybody going to be 2 and 2.
On that one, the
Who the Bengals play? They fuck around be 2 and 3 too.
You got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Hey, Charlie. 43 the mic, boy. 43.
Who?
Check. 43.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out.
Oh, shit.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. It was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about. But I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance. And you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's who you're looking for.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to
That's
start
shady.
the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check. Crunch.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's going to get this all the way down
life every time I say
hot. That good for 21
double
yards
team
on the
even
catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I think that's over. All right.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he stole my man's pass. That wasn't to you, bro.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
He one-handed it.
Out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Uh-oh. All right, what you say? Let's see.
On play action, it's Murray. Green's got it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a 1st down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Son, why don't you know the score to the game? What's the score to the game? Me.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end with his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. And that will be incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down is Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray over the middle. That's hauled in by Isabella. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Murray now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. Man, to Isabella. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Exactly what I needed.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Top 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Brandon, Doc.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out.
Gonzala.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field.
That's me.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
On the ground, this is Johnson pushing his way inside the 40.
Oh, this nigga gonna clip. Ha!
On his way.
Right the last look, that's all we got tackled.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board.
Oh, yeah, scored, nigga.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
You got that right there. 5-9.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to John Ross. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Waiting. 43. Kill. 43 is the mic. Watch the run. Good side, baby. That's baby side. Sponge. No. 49. Sunday.
Okay, I don't trust it. He's running. Oh, shit. Pass.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 280. Trade 15. Trade 15. Switch. Protein spill. 4 Tokyo. Hey. I-7.
Throwing now is Wentz. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Chandler Jones able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Johnson, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anderson Aho. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
He's running that stick. Pause.
Looking for the gun. Wentz.
Oh, got a sack.
Cardinals bring him down. William Hayes. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now it's Peterson. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I mean, come on.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 9, check 9. Hey, check 24. Check 3.
Now Murray off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
shady.
Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Sproles. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go,
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. To throw on second and 6. Wentz. Run. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
It's crushing.
And off deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
That's what happens. That's what you get.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Take it out again.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, pick your game up.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz stepping up. He'll try and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw is Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And some room to work. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
Oh, they got AJ running it. Hey, bro, no.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down, Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
The sports book.
David Johnson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Wentz. And that'll wind up incomplete.
They tried to pick it with one hand.
Play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a the sack. Hassan Reddick. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
I'm here all day.
They'll run on first down. Edwards. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, it's Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. They run once more with Edwards. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.